everybody, and welcome to the WRC Safari Rally 2024 TV. My name is Mukami Wambora, and today we have a very special guest. It is the KCB CEO, Paul Russo. We have to remind you that KCB have been here supporting motorsport from 2003, and today they have pledged an incredible amount of money and continue to support the rally. But we want to hear from the CEO himself to give us a breakdown of how exactly KCB are getting involved in the rally today. So, Mr. Russo, you can just explain to us what Kenyans love to hear. It's about money. How much is KCB investing, and how will it go into the use?
Thank you, Mukami. KCB is sponsoring WRC 2024, committing 195 million Kenya shillings. 100 million goes to WRC directly to support, delivery of the event. Almost 17 million goes to the two drivers. We're sponsoring two drivers, Nikhil Sashania and Karan Patel. That sponsorship is the highest ever. I think this time we've doubled the sponsorship for each of the drivers. And we also have a budget for activation, for marketing, for the experience. Those who know, and we don't brag, we are the best, hosting in the last rally. So for every rally leg, we actually host KCB customers from every corner of the country. So that whole package, plus the branding, you can see what we've done today. And just, you can feel the experience that people have had, just doing the short round. So bringing that together is the activation element.
Yeah. Now we've seen the revving of the cars, and you've mentioned the highest sponsorship ever for local drivers, the ARC champion Karan Patel and Nikhil Sachi, the winner of the N category. How important is inclusivity? Because we've seen Nikhil does ride in a wheelchair. How important is inclusivity and your decision behind that? It's key for us as an institution. Our diversity and inclusion policy is very clear. It's just that we were trying to get a third driver. A bit of challenges the last minute with that. Both gender as well as representation. But look, you've got to invest in the best of the talents that you have to motivate the rest of the people. And I believe that Karen and the champions, it's just befitting of KCB to make sure that they have that stage. And what are your expectations in terms of maybe how they'll influence even other young and upcoming drivers as well?
It's been amazing, like I said earlier on, because we don't just sponsor them for this. We are with them throughout the sports. And you could see when Karan was competing in Rwanda, in Tanzania, the support from the KCB family.
And he was explaining to me he has to go, someone drives the car to all those different areas, and the expense. So a lot of load is taken off his back and he can focus on his racing.
Absolutely, and that's the joy, because how do you then, you've got to create champions by committing to them. And for me, that's the main thing. We've kept sponsoring them, and we will continue to sponsor them and add a few more, because it's the consistency that matters. And as you say, the peace of mind that certain things are taken care of, then you can race and you have a platform.
Then finally, before I let you leave, you've mentioned the branding. A lot of emphasis has been put on the spectator stage. How are KCB going to encourage even more motorsport enthusiasts now that the rally is in Easter, so that they can come and support the rally and make this an unforgettable event?
So we've been at the core of actually that because we are at the table with government trying to get to the Easter, because guess what? Many parents, when you invite them, always complain. The kids are in school, and they would want to have that experience. So we played our role, contributing to make sure that this comes through. And that's exactly why we are also increasing the budget on hosting and the experience, because we know then children will be many. One of our objective of hosting, if you check the last 3 or so events, is we've dedicated that to kids. Even the helicopter experience was for kids, the draws and so it'll be fun to have more kids and see what we can do for them. They're the future drivers, they're the future customers. So it's a perfect meet.
Had you, sorry, you just reminded me of something. Had you watched the rally before it was defunct, when it was still at Easter? How was that experience for you?
Unfortunately, I didn't, because they never used to come to Marsabit. So that's why I'm more passionate about making that experience for it to come for everyone, right? Because I didn't have that luck. So it's not only personal, but you've got to give that experience. And more why I'm also inclined to Kenya National Rally Championship, because it goes around, so Eldoret will experience it.
And the better they get, the more drivers
the more the drivers. Yeah. So I've always said we need to get governance right in Kenya National Kenya Motorsports Federation. Certain changes have happened. We are now positive that we'll get some stability around it, and that is the real experience that you want to get.
And we can guarantee everyone at home you will be there at the Safari Rally.
Yes.
Okay, thank
Definitely.
you so much. Thank you so
Asante
much.
sana.
I think we'll end the way we started. The amount that KCB is committing to the Safari Rally 2024 is 195 million Kenya shillings. And everyone is hoping that all the spectators can come down and have a really good time. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Mukami Wambora, and we'll be back